Had I had a son, I'd make him fold his privilege and store it in a good place until he could put it to good use. Not occasionally, not selectively, not when it suits his own purposes or society's grand narratives. I wouldn't want him to be blindfolded by it. Had I had a son, I'd reassure him that it's fine to cry if he wants to, and whenever he feels like it. To cry tears of joy, tears of sorrow, and most importantly, tears of empathy. I tell him to disregard the musts, to disobey the masses if he has to, in order to preserve his right to live in a world that is just. Had I had a son, I'd ask him to hold his horses, anchor his ships, lay down his guns, and see and feel and clear his mind before he sets out to fight, before he sets out to colonize, to conquer, to defeat, to overpower, to overthrow, before he demands any laurels or laurels that society or his privilege, for that matter, has convinced him he's entitled to have. Had I had a son, I'd lag him each night with many fascinating stories about history's great heroes from history's day one, and then I'd wake him up with proof that history is written by the victors, since history is an oppressive construct, and I'd repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat until he's able to read, but I mean to really read between the lines and get to know both sides before he decides to pick one. And I'd beg him, oh God, would I have begged his son to be careful to whom he looks up, even the heroes, especially the heroes. You know, the ones who are racing with the thunder, rising with the heat, chasing the villains and killing the beasts, killing in the name of indifferent for the pain that killing brings. For had I had a son, he would be able to see. The funny thing about heroes is that, depending on perspective, their good and bad sides are identical twins. Had I had a son, I'd demand that he becomes a human before he dare call himself a man. I'd urge him to look at his body from the inner side, all water and bones and organs and veins and blood, colorless, genderless, classless and borderless, equal to each and every one, and hopefully, having been brought up like that, when his privilege would bring somebody in a compromising position, he would be able to reposition so that he would lend a hand instead of taking up arms. For had I had a son, he would know that the ultimate form of privilege is to be able to unfold your own privilege for flattening out the wrongs of the privileged man. And so eventually, when my son would be faced with another, he would be able to look them in the eye and there to recognize another mother's child. Thank you.